Hi, this is Scott Siskin. I'm the president of First Republic Mortgage Bankers. When you need a mortgage, call First Republic Mortgage Bankers and deal direct. Eliminate the middleman. No mortgage broker fees. Stop wasting your hard-earned money on your high-rate mortgage and your credit cards. You can save every single month by refinancing. You personally can save every month by locking in the lowest rates in over 30 years. And we make house calls to the entire tri-state area 7 days a week. Call 718-380-0006 if you're buying a home or you want to refinance your home. 718-380-0006.
Rajan, the reason why I brought you in the studio is, you know, we have a lot of people out there right now who have, you know, some credit issues. All right. A lot of people out there have some credit issues. And, you know, we speak about it, but not enough about it. And that is assisting individuals with their credit to get a higher FICO score so they can qualify for a better loan program, a better interest rate. Okay, I would like to know if you can help anyone today. I know Chris Arsenault is the credit doctor, but I know it's one company, First Republic Mortgage Bankers.
Of course.
So I want to know if I ask a lot of my brothers and sisters out there across the tri-state area, and when I say brothers and sister, I mean it doesn't matter if you're white, you're black, you're Indian, you're cream, you're blue, you're green. I want anyone who have any kind of credit infractions,
Right.
and they want to refinance their property or buy a property. I want for you to tell me if you can assist them right now here in our studios before we go to the news in 2.5 minutes.
Well, the good thing about us, that how we work over there, you know, you have the capabilities of coming to a bank where we're not a credit counseling or things like that, where you kind of have to pay to get things done. We are doing this free of charge. We're assisting those that have problems, you know, to call us up. What we do, we take a look at your credit. And each one of the loan officers in there, I know that for a fact, are well equipped to give you the information as to what you need to do. Go through your credit step by step and show you what you have to do to get your credit to where it needs to be to get the kind of loan that you need, whether it's the very excellent rate or whatever your situation is. But we have the resources. Our credit agency that we use, we have things where we could do rapid rescores. If you come to me today and your credit score is a 600 and you need to get a 620 to get a certain program, guess what? We can have you make certain payments, update it within 3 to 5 business days. Your credit can be readjusted and rescored within 3 to 5 days and show that 620 or whatever score we need that we could get this loan done. I mean,
you know, I've learned so much from First Republic Mortgage Bankers, you know, having used them. And here's one. Someone recently was about to make a credit card purchase.
Right.
Okay. And the individual has a credit card, which is a $10,000 credit card. And they say, yeah, I'm going to buy this purchase. And the purchase is $8,000.
Right.
So I said, you know what? They said, you're definitely going to be doing this purchase. I say, yes, I've got to do this purchase. It's definite. And I said, well, here's a little bit of advice for you from what I've learned from First Republic Mortgage Bankers.
Right.
If you have to do that purchase, okay?
Right.
Do you have another credit card? They said yes. I said, do you have anything on it? They said no. I said, do
Balance it
not
out.
put the full $8,000 on one credit card. It will affect your credit score dramatically.
That's right. That's right, Squeeze.
Put it on both credit cards.
Right. Do 4,000 on one, 4,000 on the other.
Exactly.
So you keep a balance of your credit. If you put all on one, guess what? Now you're almost maxed out, which is a negative thing on your credit, and that's going to hurt you.
Right.
Also, another belief is that, well, guess what? Let's say I refinance, or you know, I got rid of all my bills, I paid them off. Let me close out all my accounts. Guess what? You're closing out your credit history. You could have had cards that were open for years, and you close that out. Guess what? You're closing out your history.
Right.
So you might think, I paid off all my bills, I closed out all my cards, I should have excellent credit. Guess what? When you put your credit score, it might be in the 500s.
Right.
Because you closed out whatever history and trade lines you have.
So it's better to pay them down.
Pay them down. You always want to have at least below 50% balance on it. 40% is where you usually want to be on every credit card.
Let me give you another one that I learned, okay? Let's say you have a high credit line, okay?
Right.
Of let's say $50,000 in a credit line, okay? Rather than closing out that credit line, you might want to reduce the credit line.
That's right.
You can reduce the credit line. You don't have to close it out.
Close it out.
So you can
Exactly.
reduce it. Let's say there's no money owed on it because you did refinance and you paid off. Why not reduce it to $5,000?
Right.
Why not reduce it to $10,000?
Right.
At least you still have that trade account open.
That's right, and it's still showing there.
Yes.
Another one thing that I usually suggest to my clients is this: even if you paid all your balances off, you should still have one card or two cards that you still put a minimum balance on,
Right.
Because you still want to show the ability to pay.
Pay. Right.
That's what it is,
Right.
and that helps to sustain your credit.
Right.
So those are all minor things, but they have a major impact upon people, and they don't really know that. I've had many times people call me in and say, "Man, I don't have no credit cards, or I don't want any credit cards. I'm
I
going to pay everything cash.
So I got good credit.
So I got excellent credit." And you don't. You have no trade lines.
Right.
You don't have anything.
Right.
So you have to. These are things that we can help you with. A lot of people get information from third parties, and sometimes it's misleading. And you have the privilege to call directly in and speak with one of us here in the studio or in the office and get some credit counseling free.
Free. So you know what? It's 1 minute after the hour. We've got to go to Jamaica, Rajan, but I am going to open up the phone lines. And during the news, please speak with a lot of folks who have credit questions in reference to refinancing or purchasing right now. Folks, understand more because we have the big guns right here. We're talking about home financing. Make the call to the studios. Ask for Rajan. His number is 718. Some people call him Raj. 325-5555. That's 718-325-5555.